Oh, cute. You got your little buddy with you. Fun. Is this everybody, Caitlin?
There's gonna be Allison joining us. She let me know that she may be just a little bit later, but she said just to go ahead, she'll hop in as soon as she can.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then
So
Steve's my
you
mom
guys are
hanging
going to want to
out.
have. Oh, okay. Good. Hi, guys. Um,
You watch your own
excuse me. Oh, my goodness. You're going to want to make sure that you have your paper, first of all,
Okay,
because we're going to do some fun stuff. And if you have
got
a
it.
washcloth that's wet, and then if you have a hand mirror, it's kind of nice because we're going to be doing makeup. So I don't have any makeup on, so I'm going to show you guys how to do the eyes on me just because it's kind of easier over Zoom to, kind of show you both. But yeah, so
Okay.
Caitlin, would you mind holding up your samples just so I see? Do you have your samples?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I gave you a look card. I wasn't sure if it was a card or individual samples. So yeah, so okay, so first things first, this is supposed to be fun. So you guys can feel free to like interrupt me, ask questions, laugh, have a beverage. It's noon somewhere, right? I mean, whatever you want to do. So we'll kind of do that, but I'm going to show you my screen here because, okay, so I like to make it fun. Hold on. I can work this. I got this. Okay, go away PowerPoint. There we go. And I just want to show you a little bit. So we're going to do a virtual raffle ticket game. So normally when I'm in person with you, we would do this in person, but I'm not, and I would give you raffle tickets. So now you actually get to keep track of your own virtual raffle tickets. So you're basically going to get a raffle ticket anytime you ask me questions or ask about products or, I don't know, really ask me anything. Any question will get you a virtual raffle ticket. And we'll play some games and stuff later too. So, and we'll just kind of have a fun little time together here. I'm gonna, there, I muted Clara there. She had a little guy there. I have those at home too. So this is kind of what it'll look like. Like you can group your raffle tickets in like groups of 5 so that it's easy to do that. And then I am gonna give away, so hopefully you guys, I can't get rid of this thing over here. Hopefully you guys like free stuff. So I'm gonna give away a bunch of these. They are biocellulose masks. So I'll give away a couple of these. And this is no ordinary like wimpy Target sheet mask. Like this, I mean, this is the kind of thing you do before a class reunion or your wedding, or you just want to like really pamper yourself. It's instant hydration, instant lifted look. Your skin is super radiant. You just like look really, really good. So I'm going to give away 2 of these. I'll give away one to the person with the most virtual raffle tickets. And then the other one I'll give away just for like someone random out of all the virtual raffle tickets. I'll have you guys just text me a picture of this quick at the end, just so I have it. And yeah, it'll be kind of fun. So I'm excited to get to meet all of you guys. So see, I didn't meet, hi, Allison, to say hi to you. Good to have all you ladies on here. And I kind of got some words from some people, like some people are interested in, reducing dry skin, some people blemishes along the jawline. But I would just want to start off by telling you guys that I've been with Mary Kay for, this October will be 17 years. And so I've been doing this a really long time. So I'm gonna give you some fun tips just on like looking great, but you can always write stuff in the chat if you have like questions or whatever. But I always tell people this because sometimes when I'm doing appointments, people think, oh my gosh, she's totally judging my skincare makeup game. I'm not, by the way. I grew up on a dairy farm and cows don't really care what you look like. So my going out makeup look used to be silver eyeliner just on the bottom and clear mascara. So I was hot stuff. It was the wet look. And I promise you it was in at my cool Wisconsin high school. Doreen gets a ticket because she's laughing at me. So Doreen, give yourself a virtual raffle ticket. And actually you all get a virtual raffle ticket just for being on. It's like your participation ribbon. So go ahead and like put a little check mark. And if your hand goes crazy and you write a couple extra, go for it. I mean, whatever. And my skincare routine, I used to think soap was soap. So I would like wash my hair with shampoo and think, oh my gosh, that's soap. And so I would wash my face with shampoo. And my mom used to have these really tall bottles of Jergens body lotion. And so that's what I would moisturize with my face. So I had horrible acne growing up. So I think it was, yeah, Caitlin was talking about like blemishes along the jawline. I used to have a huge problem with that. So yeah, but I actually ended up moving over to Minnesota. I went to college here, got my degree. And just a long series of events. At the end of my degree, I'm sure, well, some of you are in college, you're probably going through this, but I worked at a public relations firm. That was kind of my first job out of college. And basically, I remember being 22 and thinking, like, this is it. Like, this is the rest of my life. So I don't know if any of you felt that way. But it was just an office full of women, and they were catty and cutthroat, which really wasn't my style. And so I don't know, I was just like super restless about it. So I decided I really wanted to be an entrepreneur just because that's kind of how I grew up. And I bought a photography business. It was a stock photo agency. And I was doing that business out of my apartment in Eden Prairie. Now, raise your hand who's ever done something they did not really think through. Anybody? I feel like there's stories here. Doreen, they feel like has a good one. So, so anyway, I had thought through the money and the business plan. What I did not think through, ironically, is what's it going to be like being home every day, never leaving my house, and having 0 coworkers. And there was no Zoom back in 2004, so it was a little bit different. So I kind of like lost a piece of myself just being home all the time. And around that time, my college friend invited me to a Mary Kay thing, and I had zero desire, you guys, to ever be in sales or do something like this. I was in band in high school. Are there any band girls on? Who was in band? Anybody? Any band girls? Caitlin. Okay, we got a couple. Pintessa. Okay, give yourself a virtual raffle ticket if you were in band. I played arguably the dorkiest instrument, which is French horn. But we had to sell pizzas to go on this national competition to Florida. There were 86 people in my band. I was third from worst at selling band pizzas in high school. So I didn't think I would like Mary Kay or be good at it. But I ended up like just trying it just to like be a part of their fun little sorority. Like I thought it would just be a cool girls group, like a girl gang basically. So that's how it started for me. And what happened, my first month, knowing 2 people in Minnesota, I ended up profiting about $842. Now, when you're 22 and broke, and by the way, don't do this, Caitlin. My husband and I did a Hawaii honeymoon on a credit card, complete with helicopter ride, snorkel trip, and pineapple drinks. So that was a lot of money. And I was only doing this 2 to 6 hours a week. And so that's how it started. And I just kept picking it up throughout that first year. Now, how many of you know that Mary Kay has a car program that you can earn the use of a car? Did you guys know that? Anybody know that? Okay, does anyone know what the most famous one is for a virtual raffle ticket? A little trivia. Does anybody know? Nobody? Okay, it's actually a pink Cadillac. They do ease you into pink. So back then the first car was a red Pontiac Vibe. So I earned my first car. And then, yeah, see, she knew, I knew it. Jean Mary knew. So yeah, so that's kind of how it started, earned that first car. And then I just decided, why not do this as a career? And so I've been doing that since 2006. So now I have a business where I teach women skincare and makeup like I'm going to do tonight. But the other side of what I do is I train and mentor the women on my team. And I love it. I do have 2 kids. I love the flexibility, but I also love that I make over a 6-figure income doing something really fun. So just watch me today and see if you could ever see yourself doing this. If you're like, I would never sell Mary Kay, like that's cool too. We need really good customers. But what's awesome is you can start for $30. And some people, if they like a lot of products, will do that option and then just get their own products at a 50% discount. So, so that's kind of cool too. So I'll show you my little, here, I'll show you guys this, my little fam jam here. It's my little slideshow, and then we'll put product on our face. Don't worry, I'll stop talking. Okay, there's the masks. I can work PowerPoint most days. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Okay, so this is my family. So these are my 2 kids, Ethan and Libby. There's my farm girl picture. I just throw that in there because people always think I'm lying. I'm holding my blue ribbon rooster at the Wapaka County Fair in Wauwego, Wisconsin. So there you go. And then over here we've got, I do drive the pink Cadillac now. And then this is my daughter. She's like super into it. She loves pink everything. So she kind of loves that. Okay, I'll put you guys at the bottom. There we go. And then the other thing I want you guys to know is if you have fun tonight and you're like, okay, I could totally do this again, but maybe like today I'm going to cover skincare, basic skincare and more advanced glamour. But maybe you want to dive into skincare more. Like Doreen was saying, she's got, like a dry patch, or you just have something specific, or acne, or uneven skin tone, or you hate your pores. You might want to do the microdermabrasion or a facial peel session, or maybe you want to try, if you have acne, our activated charcoal mask is like the bomb. It's actually our best-selling product in 58 years. It's really, really good. You guys can book a second session with me. You can do it in person if I live in Minnesota. or you can do it virtually over Zoom like this. And I send all your friends sample packs, kind of like I did with you ladies. And then if you share it with 2 friends, you actually get hostess credits, you get free product too. So just kind of think about that if you're like, okay, yeah. And if you want to make up your own session, like you just see some products in the catalog that you're like, oh my gosh, I would love to try these. We can make something up too. I'm pretty flexible. That's an old event that I had. Okay, so we're gonna start with skincare. And I'm gonna jump out of PowerPoint here. So we're gonna do this miracle set thing because how many of you have ever put on liquid foundation and it goes on chalky and disgusting? Anybody? Are you just like, yeah, it's scary. So you can't paint the Mona Lisa on tree bark, right? So you gotta get the canvas ready. So we're gonna do skincare first. And Mary Kay does have, if you look in the book I sent you, it's on page 21. Yeah, so we have 6 skincare lines that you can mix and match. So the one that we're gonna do is for preventing aging. Is kind of the keyword, or maybe you have like mild to moderate signs of aging. If you're like already experiencing signs of aging or you want to reverse aging, our Time Wise Repair is amazing. This one actually helps fade a huge spot of sun damage on my forehead. Caitlin gets a raffle ticket because she thinks I'm funny. Okay, so we also have a naturally line, which if you're interested in 100% naturally derived products, I actually really like. And Doreen, just kind of like thinking about your thing, this face oils are kind of like the next big thing. I think you would really like this face oil. It's not greasy. It actually soaks into your skin. I'm actually wearing it underneath my foundation today. But it's sweet almond oil, sesame oil, and olive oil, and it's super hydrating. It's great for winter. Like any skin type can wear it, which is kind of awesome. We have a botanical line, which is great for the younger ladies who maybe aren't super worried about, maybe you have like mild acne or mild aging, but it's not. It's just like you just want basic cleansing and hydrating. And then our acne line, which you can, I'm going to be 40 this year. And I want to be a hot grandma when I'm 80. So I'm like doing my anti-aging thing, but I still have acne, which is really annoying. So I'll like incorporate in this toner into my anti-aging thing. So yeah, but we're going to do the one on page 21. And you ladies are going to have like baby butt soft cheeks today. And seeing as we're getting you all beautiful at noon, you're going to look good all day. So what age, this little trivia question, what age do you think Mary Kay recommends you start anti-aging? Does anybody know?
30. Say it.
Too old. Good guess though.
20.
What did you say? Who said 20? Grace. Okay, yes, Gracelyn is correct. It is 20 because at age 20 is when your body has its first collagen production drop. I know, dun, dun, dun. And then every year after age 20, you lose 1% of collagen every single year. Gloom and doom, I know. So, so this miracle set, it's a cleanser, a day cream, a night cream, and an eye cream. And I think really good skincare lines have a different cream for day than they have for night. So just because you don't need to wear SPF to bed, unless you're a vampire or something, I don't know. Keep trying to figure out a reason why. So we're gonna start with cleanser. So what you ladies are gonna do, you should have, where did it go? Oh, it's up here. We got stuff everywhere at this poor hotel. I'm at a hotel, by the way, so if you're like, what's up with that? You guys should have this little strip sample thing. So the cleanser says age minimized 4-in-1 cleanser. So it's on the far left. So what you're gonna do, our products are pretty concentrated first off, so you don't need a lot of it. So maybe use like half of the packet so that you can use the other half tonight when you go to bed and feel the night cream. Oh, night cream is my favorite. So do it again tonight. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your washcloth and just kind of like dampen your face a little bit. Take half of this packet, rub it up and around all over your face, and then you're gonna wipe it off with your wet washcloth. So go ahead if you have your samples. So yeah, dampen your face. And it, what I like is you don't have to do the whole splashing thing because, you know, whenever I wash my face outside of the shower, it looks like a duck was playing in my bathroom. It's so messy. So yeah, go ahead and do that. And this, you guys are all trying the normal to dry formula. It does come in combo to oily. The samples come in normal to dry. So that's usually just what I send everybody. So if you're like too oily after this, you shouldn't be. I mean, I only give you the combo to oily if you're pretty oily. Ooh, Gracelyn's like so gentle with her face. I love it. And then do any of you, let's see, I'm gonna pull up a picture here. So this is the cleanser, and it is a 4-in-1, so it does cleansing, toning, exfoliating, and masking. Do any of you use one of these to wash your face? One of those brush things?
Something
Okay,
similar.
nobody. Okay, something similar, good. Yeah, so I used to think these were super gimmicky, but they're not. So this one actually pulses 200 times a second. So it's kind of like if you've ever used like a Sonicare toothbrush. So it actually cleans your face 4 times better than just using your fingers. It also kind of brings like your blood vessels and stuff to the surface so that I know you just kind of get that like glowy skin. And it's really good too. It's like gentle exfoliation if you have acne. I don't know. I'm always like conscious of acne stuff. The other product we have, this is kind of new. If you're like a outdoor kind of girl, or let's say you're working on the garden all day and then, I don't know, you just feel grimy, or you're camping and you want a waterless way to wash your face, micellar water is a great way to do that. You actually just squirt it on a cotton pad and like wipe your face, and little micelles in the product attract like dirt and impurities. So I actually use it in the morning when I'm feeling lazy, because let's be honest, who doesn't like washing their face in the morning? I know most people it's at night. I have to do it at night, but in the morning I'm like, ugh, I washed it when I went to bed. So the micellar water is a good way to like still wash your face, but like quickly. So, okay, everybody's getting that off. Okay, so then you're gonna open the day cream because it's daytime. And so it does come with a day cream and the night cream. The day cream comes with or without SPF 30. And it's Skin Cancer Association approved SPF, so it's really good SPF. And all of our products are oil-free and non-comedogenic, so it won't clog your pores. So go ahead, you wanna put the day cream all over your face. You also wanna do your neck, because if you do really good skincare to here for like 20 years, this is where it'll end. You'll have a wrinkly, scaly neck. They call it turkey neck. Nobody wants that. Oh my gosh, Doreen, does your mirror have like a clip on the back for the wall? That is like the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it is my extra hand mirror in the bathroom, so it hangs on the wall.
That's so smart. I'm gonna totally do that. I can never find mine. I'm like, where is it? Oh, and I'll show you guys. And this set is gluten-free, dye-free, paraben-free, fragrance-free, alcohol-free. I don't know, it's something else free. I always forget one of them. So there's the day cream. And it has an ingredient called encapsulated resveratrol, which is the same antioxidant that's in red wine. So it's a little more gentle than retinol. And then the night cream, this is why you guys got to do it tonight, because this is my favorite. It's a little bit more hydrating, and it gives you like a boost of antioxidants. So it helps kind of rebuild while you're sleeping. And then the last step in skincare is we're going to do the eye cream. And the reason I think everybody should do eye cream is because this skin around your eyes is a quarter thinner than all the skin on your face and body. So this is kind of where you get the fine lines and wrinkles first. They call them crow's feet. They look like little bird's feet like this. So this is what it looks like. So you want to put a little bit, you're supposed to use your ring finger because it's your like wimpiest finger. Do I do that? I should, but you know, whatever. Sometimes I end up using this one. But you want to put some on your ring finger, and most people know they should put eye cream here, but most people don't know that they need to do it on the top of their lid and kind of down and around in a C shape. So you want to dab just because that skin is sensitive. Ooh, Caitlin's got like expert technique. I saw her doing the double thing there. That was awesome. Way to go, girl. Oh, and Caitlin gets a gift card. I totally forgot about that. I wonder if, did you forget? Okay, good.
I know, yeah.
I know. Most people do. So yeah, go ahead and dab that around. And this eye cream does everything. It does fine lines and wrinkles. It also reduces under eye circles and takes away puffiness. It does your dishes and mows your lawn. I mean, you just never know what the possibilities can do. Oh my goodness. So you see, like, if you actually did this, normally I'm not in your bathroom telling you about it. It goes really quick, and you don't have to wait for each thing to dry to do the next thing. You can just like, you know, that's what I do. I just slather it on really quickly. You don't have to wait a long time. And then the last step in skincare, believe it or not, this took me some like major getting used to, but it's actually foundation. Because, okay, so true story, I used to have horrible acne on my chin, and I always wanted to wear foundation to cover it. And I know there's probably someone on this Zoom who thought this too, but I always thought it was like liquid dirt going into my pores. Now I hear a lot of women say like, oh, I just want my skin to breathe. Here's why none of this is accurate. Your foundation is like your protective step. So it forms a barrier over your pores. So like this stuff stays in and all the super disgusting stuff in the air stays out. Like the generic term is free radicals, but it's like dirt, pollution, smog, your coworker skin cells, right? So think of all the cool people you work with. They kind of end up on your face. And so you ladies are actually going to try, I didn't know what you looked like ahead of time. So we're going to try, we have lots of foundation options. In fact, if you look in your catalog on page, hold on, 31, this guy here, it kind of shows all of them. So we're going to be doing the CC cream, which is kind of like a, it's a souped up tinted moisturizer. It has skincare and skin tone evening properties. It actually does 8 things in one thing. It's a very popular product. You look super airbrushed. It feels amazing. I'll pull up this guy here so you can see all 8 things. So yeah, it protects, brightens, corrects, minimizes redness, even skin tone, reduces aging and defends. It's super high in antioxidants. If you want more of a full coverage foundation, I really like our Time Wise Matte 3D is our most popular. And I have one claim to fame in Mary Kay. If you send me a well-lit selfie of you, like not you getting kidnapped in someone's basement, like good lighting, you know what I'm talking about. I can actually pick your foundation shade. I'm usually up to like 90, I ballpark at 95% accuracy, but if I get it wrong for some reason, you can actually return or exchange, use makeup and skincare with me, and it doesn't cost me anything. It doesn't cost you anything either. So if we get it wrong, we can always switch it. But so if you're interested in a different one. So the CC cream is the little black square. Now, I did not know what you guys looked like ahead of time. So I usually send 2 samples or maybe of one, but it's either light to medium or medium to deep or deep. I usually send a lighter one and a dark one, but most of you will be fine with light to medium. Clara, you might be medium to deep, but again, you'll be fine with light to medium today, just because you're more tan. But what you want to do, it's little black squares, or did I put it in a jar?
It's in these.
You guys find it? Yep, little black squares. Okay, perfect. So you're gonna put a dot on your forehead, a dot on your chin, a dot on each cheek. So it's 4 dots. And you're gonna rub it around like a lotion. And you wanna do your eyelids too, because usually they're a different tone than the rest of your skin. So go ahead and do that. It's kind of fun, isn't it? Trying stuff. And this is great too if you have just like a foundation tip. If you have more like mature skin, it's always good to wear something that has a little bit of like luminousness to it. So it's not like a super duper matte foundation, because that can kind of accentuate fine lines. So this one's good. We also, the matte foundation also comes in luminous finish. You'll see that on page 31, the luminous wear. You kind of have options. And I'm going to show you, I think I have a picture too. Try to pull this up here. So one thing, if you want to change the coverage of your foundation, if you change the tool that you put it on with, you can actually change the coverage. So using your fingers or these teardrop shaped sponges is the lightest coverage you're going to get. So this is the same foundation put on with 3 different tools. This middle brush is my absolute favorite. Like if you want to look airbrushed, you want your foundation to look like next level. It's super velvety. Like normally when we're in person, I make you feel it, pet it. I actually had a lady once who's like, can I buy one just to pet it while I watch TV? It's like, girl, you do you, sure. And then this is our full coverage blending brush. So this has over 22,000 hairs in it. So this is if you know, have a lot of stuff that you really want to cover. That's a good one too. It's looking good on you guys. Caitlin, how you doing over there?
I think I'm doing okay.
Okay. It looks good from here, but
Okay, good.
it's always hard to tell through Zoom. Your friends will tell you that are sitting there with you.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be honest.
ladies. Okay. So we're going to break up skincare and makeup. We're going to play a fun little game. And this is a way to get a ridiculous amount of virtual raffle tickets. So you guys have this little sheet that I sent you. If you didn't get the sheet, you can just do it on the back or just get a blank piece of paper. So on the back of this little sheet, oh, you can only play this game if you like me. Just kidding. So one of the things that we like to do in Mary Kay is we love to surprise women, especially with this last year. I feel like it's just been, hard on a lot of people with like everything going on. And so we love just, I don't know, pampering people, making them feel good. So I'm going to just give you a minute or two while everyone's finishing foundation. I'm going to get some color stuff out and ready for you guys. This is the fabulous referral sheet. So if you can think of anyone you know who's maybe overworked or under-pampered or underappreciated, could use some pampering with Mary Kay, you have the opportunity to nominate up to 15 deserving ladies who you would love. And basically what I do is I text them. Usually I just text them and I offer them, I send them like a swag bag, a little pampering pack in the mail, and they get a gift card from me on your behalf. So it's just kind of a fun thing. And I always tell people, I never assume that just because you write your friends down that they're going to be interested, because assuming is rude, right? So I just text them and see if it's something they'd be interested in. If not, that's totally cool. I'm with Mary Kay, not Scary Kay. I'm not going to like stalk your friends. But if they're excited about it, I'm excited about it, obviously, because I love meeting new people. But so yeah, you can use your cell phone. And so here's the deal. You do get a virtual raffle ticket for every person you think up. If you fill up the card, you get an additional 20 virtual raffle tickets on top of your thing. And I do add in an extra, like if you decide to purchase something, I do add in a little deluxe mini travel size item. If you do give any referrals, you get an extra little gift. So even if you just write one person down and text me the sheet, you get an extra gift. So I'll give you guys like 2 minutes here quick to do that. So go ahead, ready, get set, go. And yeah, I just gotta pull up some color stuff. So I'll give you a minute. Actually, I will,
This is so fun.
okay. I got to dig out my mascara and all my stuff because I'm going to be teaching this to you guys. Okay. The ladies are still finishing up. That's totally fine. I'm just going to tell you about the eyeshadows we're going to do. So we are going to do this formula called Chroma Fusion. So I love this formula. If any of you have the problem where when you wear eyeshadow, it kind of like clumps in a log in the middle of your eye, this actually prevents creasing. And it's 12-hour wear super pigmented eyeshadows. So that's super fun. And they come all in Mary Kay. Like we have all these fun compact, so you can kind of like mix and match and make it your own. I'll kind of show you those in a sec. And then you guys are going to be putting it on with a sponge tip applicator. I'm just going to be honest that no makeup artist on planet anywhere uses sponge tip applicators to apply their makeup. So I highly recommend, if you don't have great brushes, like getting yourself a really good brush set, because it makes the world of difference with your eye makeup. So you guys should all have a color card that looks like this. So what you want to do is you want to flip it open, and then you should have a sponge tip applicator in your thing. There's also a piece of plastic on here, if you can rip that off. And I'm going to do this on myself step by step with you so that, can you guys all see me like good? Can you see my eyelids? Okay, good. I'll get close, scary close when I'm doing the eyeshadow. But basically, I'm going to be following this little diagram, and I'm going to give you some tips and stuff too. So the other tip that I'll give you, you kind of saw me do it while you guys were doing referrals. I put eye primer. I actually did it from my lashes up to my eyebrows because I have that problem where eyeshadow creases. It also like makes your eyeshadow stick to your eye better. So if you kind of have any of those problems, I do recommend it. We have an eye primer. It's $12. It's like just a little lotion you stick on your eyelids. So it's super easy. So yeah, so I'm going to be using, so I told you we have different compact options. I have 2 of them here with me. I call this one the mothership. So if you like to have all of your stuff in one place, this is actually my personal one. As you can see, it's super like dirty and mismatched and whatever. It's not pretty, but that's how it is when you use stuff. And then this one, and here's what's cool. Everything is magnetic, right? So you can just drop things. This square right here is a magnet, so you can put whatever you want in there. So that's kind of cool, because you know how it is. Like you get some cool palette and you run out of one color that you really like, and then you have to rebuy the whole dang palette. This way you can just get like one shadow. So just to kind of, okay, just to start off our little eyeshadow talk. If you want to have really good looking eyeshadow, you want it to be a gradient going from lightest here to gradually darker out here to the darkest out here. Okay, so light to dark. The reason that most people, when they do eyeshadow, why it looks like, I know people always joke, I look like I got punched in the eye, or sometimes eyeshadow will look like, you know, when you were a kid and you were like, I wonder what green and blue and purple and pink all mixed together makes, and it's some like brown blech color. It's because you didn't maintain that gradient. Okay, Doreen's laughing because she's done this before. We've all done it, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna take that first color. Now, okay, just a full disclosure. These look cards Mary Kay put together, they're smokier colors, okay? In fact, these are some of the harder looks to work with. I can put together some neutral shades for you. This is more smoky. They look gorgeous, but I figure, you know what, we're gonna go big or go home, and then you just know that you can always get even easier ones to work with. So you can go lighter with these too. You don't have to go super dark with them. If you have the one, so there's like one card that's for, that has kind of like a purpley color. And then do any of you have the grays? Who has the grays? Oh, Allison has the grays. Okay, if you have the gray one, go really light. Okay, that's just like my tip. It's really pretty, but if you go too scary dark in the middle of the day on Friday, you just don't need to. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start with that first color. And this is gonna kind of create just a base on your eyelid. It's usually kind of a boring shade. So I'm actually gonna do a color called Hazelnut, which is one of my favorite midtones. And it's almost like you're just kind of going across your lid here. And then I also go into my crease, which is like this rainbow shape right here that your eye makes, like back and forth in the crease, but then just sweep it across your lid. So this one's easy. You're not messing this one up. Now the next one you can for sure mess up, but not this one. And if you ladies have any questions you want to ask too while I'm going through this, feel free. And usually this shade, on the gray look, it's not, but usually this shade is matte and boring. And that's for a reason. This is not necessarily a part of your eye that you want to accentuate. We want to accentuate the inner corner and the outer corner. Okay. Clear and good makeup application faces. I think everybody has a dance face, a driving their car face, and a makeup application face. Okay, the second color is tricky. So I want you to kind of watch this, and I'm going to do it first so you'll know how to do it. And you can do this with any eyeshadow. Most people are like, oh my gosh, I totally did the triangle thing and it worked really good. So I want you to imagine the shape of a triangle, right? So imagine I'm holding the top of the triangle. So I have the top peak. Now I'm bringing it over like this. It's kind of going like this. And then I'm going to place that in the corner of my eye. So step one, I'll just show you it because it's better than me talking about it here. What color are we going to do today? I think we'll do this bronze color. Kind of going more neutral today because I'm going bright lips. But step one, you guys can see my lid. Okay, good. You want to draw the base of the triangle down the middle of your eye like that. Okay, it's gonna look really bad until it looks really good. So that's the base of the triangle. Then I'm gonna draw out to the corner, and then I'm gonna meet the triangle like this, and I'm gonna fill that whole thing in. Okay, so I'm gonna make mine really dark so you can see it. This is a bronze shade, so it's not gonna be as dark. That Merlot color is gorgeous, but it's dark. Okay, do you guys see that? Somebody shake their head so I can see it. Okay. So this looks really bad. So that's step one, draw the ugly triangle. Now step two is really the important part. This is what everybody does wrong. Typically when people blend, they blend like the entire thing. Like they just go like this, or they use a brush that has the same color they just put on, and so they're adding more color. So I actually keep, this is one of my favorite Mary Kay brushes. It's our blending brush. It's really poofy. I almost never put color on it. I just use it for blending, okay? And if you want to have really good eye makeup, remember, we're trying to preserve this gradient. So I want it to be lightest here and darkest here. So instead of like rubbing my brush over that whole thing, because then you're going to rub your gradients away, I'm just going to blend anywhere I see a line. So I see a line here going down the middle of my eye, and I see a line up here. So all I'm going to do is take this brush and I'm just going to go over the line. See how it's just like on the line. I'm not working it over the whole thing. And you can be kind of aggressive with these because they're mineral eyeshadows. Now I'm going to soften this line. Do you see how that's already like not so scary looking? So yeah, so give that a try. So draw the ugly triangle and then just blend the line. And again, if you're doing the Merlot shade, it's a beautiful color. It's harder to work with because it's matte and dark. So if you can do this, you can do anything. Just telling you, seriously. It's actually a good bridal color too, believe it or not. And don't worry, wearing mascara will tie it all together too. Have you ever put eyeshadow on with all your friends on Zoom? First time for everything, ladies. Don't worry, the last color is the easiest one, so. Caitlin, how are we doing over there?
I'm not at my best right now, but we're okay.
It's okay. You know what the great thing is about eyeshadow is that it's not a tattoo, right? Nice. So there's that. Oh, is somebody getting the Schwann's man at the door or something?
Is this one?
How are we doing over there? Okay, Clara, good job. Clara, which one do you have? Do you have the gray one or the
Let me see your blending
purple?
brush.
No, I don't have the gray one.
Okay, so
This
you have the
one.
Merlot then. Ooh, yeah. That's gonna be, you have brown eyes too, don't you?
No, I have hazel eyes.
Oh, hazel. Okay, that's what this card is for hazel, so, or green. So that's perfect. Yay. Okay, I'm just doing a little concealer here because I messed up. We got lucky. I just I just mailed random ones. Okay, how are we doing with that? Good? Okay. So then, okay, so we've got like the blended out triangle. Then the lightest color on your card is the third one. And don't worry, this one's super easy. Hold on. Gonna do this one here. This one's really light, so you'll see it. So this one you kind of want to load up right here on this inner corner of your eye, like this. So it's kind of like right here, and then I kind of go up a little bit. And a lot of makeup artists will dot some like right here, not on your tear duct, but just like out from it. It kind of like brightens up your eye and makes you look sparkly and young. Who doesn't want that, right? I'm gonna kind of blend that a little bit.
Yeah.
What? Do I just put it all over?
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of it?
Mm-hmm.
And you can do, like, I know on the look card it has, you can do a little bit too here underneath your eyebrow, just if you want to highlight that brow bone, you can do that too.
Another visitor. Hi, Caitlin.
Oh, hey, you've got
We're
lots of visitors
camping.
today, huh?
We're camping, so they come
Oh,
in.
you're camping. Oh, fun.
Yes,
Where are you camping, Clara?
Lake Thompson.
Okay. Sounds nice. Okay, and then once you're done with that, okay, mine looks pretty decent. So again, you've got that gradient thing going on. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take your mascara and it's a little tiny black tube. And just one of the hot trends in makeup right now is to actually skip eyeliner and give the illusion that you're doing it with your mascara. So the way that you do that is you take the mascara one and you hold it right at the base of your lash and you wiggle it a little bit and then you comb it out. And then you go back in and you wiggle it and comb it out. It'll actually deposit some of the mascara on your eyelid, make it look like you're wearing eyeliner. So if you want to try that, you can, but you don't have to. So go ahead. And this mascara you guys are trying is called Ultimate. It is like one tube, no fibers, no clumping. There will be a global mutiny if we ever get rid of it because people love that mascara. I'm using another one called Lash Love because that's what I had in my travel bag, which is good. It kind of has like a plastic applicator, so it's good if you have hard to find lashes. It's really hard to talk and apply mascara at the same time. I'm doing pretty good. And as far as the bottom goes, people always ask, like, I don't like sit and pull it through. I just kind of like touch it a little bit on the bottom. Otherwise, I feel like it looks like a spider is like emerging out of my eyeball. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I think you do. But that's more of like a preference thing. That's not like that's what makeup people do. Ooh, oh my gosh. And if you ever mess up, it's always better to let it dry first than to try to like fix the problem in the moment.
How do you fix the problem?
Great question. You got some options. So I'm fixing my problems right now. Sometimes I'll take like a little concealer brush. If it's on your upper eyelid, I'll take like a Q-tip and like a little bit of eye makeup remover, even just a tiny bit of water, and just kind of dab it right where the mascara messed up. But yeah, that's usually what I end up doing.
I have a question. I have a
Yeah.
question. Do you ever put light eyeshadow
Clara.
under your eyes?
Yes, you can do eyeshadow underneath. What really looks good, and I'll do this quick so you can see it. I just dropped something. Whatever this third color was, or this dark color you did on the outside, so I did this color called Burnished Bronze. You can actually take a little bit of it on a little tiny brush. We have a really good eyeliner brush. And just kind of pull it. Okay, so do you see how I lined that one? And you can just pull a little bit of that down and around. It just kind of gives you a little more dimension underneath my eye, underneath your eye. You can do a little bit of the light stuff, the lighter one closer to your tear duct too. Is that what you mean?
Color. That's the mid color.
The mid color I don't pull underneath. It's the second, number 2. I pull like from the outer corner in. And then if you want to take number 3, the light one, number 3, and then just put like a little bit like right there. So it's kind of in the first half of your underneath eye. That's an option too. So, all right. And then on your card, you have cheek color. Now, putting it on with a cotton ball. Cotton balls don't blend. So what you want to do is just dab very lightly. And just like clothing styles change, so does makeup application. Like it used to be, my grandma, I do love her, but she called it blusher and it started here and it went like back here somewhere. Okay, not anymore. Now, Doreen's laughing because she knows exactly what I'm talking about. Now, if you want to look like you're always smiling, you find the fattest part of your cheek by making a face something like this. Okay, so you got like the big ol' honker here. And then, oh, hold on, I'm trying to find our cheek color brush. Here it is. I love our cheek color brush because it's like angled. So all you're gonna do, it's almost like you're just flicking a little bit, like right on that apple of your cheek. So it's gonna flick a little bit right there. And just from a, like a wedding standpoint, I find the brides that I used to work at a photography studio doing all their Photoshop work. And I found that brides and mother-in-laws and all those kinds of people, everybody photographs better if you wear a little bit more cheek color and a little bit more lip color than what you would normally wear. It doesn't mean you have to go crazy or anything, just like a little something on your cheeks and a little something on your lips kind of goes a long way. And you should never apply cheek color on Zoom without using a mirror, because now I did too much. But if you ever do too much, what I do is I take a big fluffy brush and just kind of blend it out. And these blend really, really well. There we go. I think I fixed it. And I really like the cheek colors on these cards. They're really pretty. In fact, the one on the purpley card is one of my top selling cheek colors. This what's it called? Rosy Nude. It's just a good shade for most people. And then this little black circle thing, if you peel that back, it's actually a lipstick. And so you can go ahead and use your finger. And this is our Chroma Fusion, or not Chroma Fusion, our semi-shine lipstick. So it's super hydrating, but yet super pigmented. So you kind of get like good color with it. They're also some of my top selling like wedding colors, both of these. So there you go. It's kind of fun, right? I'm going to use a sassy color called Coral Bliss. And again, if you guys like decide to get a lipstick or something for me and you don't love it, it doesn't cost me or you anything to switch it out. So it's not even that big of a hassle. I just fill out a little form to Mary Kay and they switch it out for me. Ugh, there we go. We got lips.
Lips.
Uh-huh. I'm using, this is our True Dimensions formula. So it's kind of like lipstick and lip gloss had a baby. So it's like, I don't know, super moisturizing. I like it. I like all of our formulas actually. Ooh, I like it. Caitlin, what's your favorite part?
Definitely the eyes has been my favorite part. I have one eye that looks really good and one eye that looks not as good. But
Yeah. Well, remember that they're sisters. They aren't twins. So it's all good.
Yes.
That's awesome. Okay. And feel your cheeks too. Like they should feel soft just from doing that skincare. Like that's my favorite thing if you're like instant gratification girl like me. Okay. So we're going to play a little game for tickets. It's called, well, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my fast fun facts you might not know about Mary Kay. And I'm going to do it really, really fast because it's fast fun 5 facts. And then you ladies can ask me questions at the end or things you're curious about. So anytime you ask a question about the fast fun 5 facts, you get 5 virtual raffle tickets, but we're going to make it fun. So each one of my facts starts with a letter. So for example, I might say the letter M. You're going to like look around your little desk or house or kitchen or wherever you're sitting. And anybody who holds up something like with a letter M, right, like makeup, is going to get a virtual raffle ticket. Okay, so you can get a little creative. So the first letter is actually M. So who has an M thing?
Mug.
We've got mug. Awesome. Makeup. Ooh, I like that, Tessa. Way to
Mirror.
go. Mirror. Perfect. Okay, so give yourself a raffle ticket. So M stands for money. Hold on, I gotta find you. Where is it? Here it is. So the fast fun fact number 1 is how we make our money. So we make 50% of everything we sell. The other side to that is we get our own products at a 50% discount. So a lot of people love that aspect. And there's lots of ways you can sell. You can do Zoom, you can do in-person things, you can do social media. We are coming into, I know nobody wants to talk about it, but we're coming into the holiday season, which is a really big time for our business. You can do reorders. I love it's really a relationship based business, because if I was really pushy with Caitlin and I was like, oh my gosh, you must buy everything, she would never rebuy her products for me. And I have customers I met 16 years ago that ordered $900 to $1,500 a year in Mary Kay. So it's really just about, just being kind and teaching women what you know and just having fun. You don't have to be a glamour diva or anything, makeup artist. I mean, clearly I wore silver eyeliner in the bottom and clear mascara. So there's hope for everyone. And we teach you a lot of that too. So that's the first one. Okay. The second one starts with the letter F. Who has an F thing? F is in Frank.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Tessa's kind of like made for this game, I think. Finger. Okay, good work. So foundation, good one, Doreen. Okay, so if you have an F thing, give yourself a ticket. F stands for flexibility and freedom. You're not, one fact most people don't know is there's no quotas. You're not required to work so many hours. There's also not like an auto ship or auto renew program. So it's not like Mary Kay keeps your card on file and forces you to like buy so much product every month or something like that. Most consultants, I train close to 200 women to do what I do. Most of them have full-time jobs and kids, and they're going to school or this or that or the next thing. Most people do it like 2 to 6 hours a week, which is like one appointment like this a week. And on average, it's an extra $400 to $600 a month in income. So that's kind of fun. Okay, the next one starts with the letter S as in snake. Okay, we've got soap.
You do your spray.
Shampoo.
Spray.
Ooh, good one, Clara. I like it. Allison looks like she's searching or cleaning her desk. Hey, that works too. So give yourself a ticket if you found something. S stands for structure, like how we're structured. We are not a multi-level marketing company. We're actually digital marketing. The other cool thing is we don't make money out of our team members' pockets. So like if Al joins my team, I don't get paid to just sign her up. I actually get paid based on how well Allison's doing. So it's a really amazing women helping women system, which is super awesome. Okay, the second to last one is C, as in car.
Oh.
Cotton ball. Oh, that's a good one. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Close.
Clothes, that works.
I have a comforter.
Ooh, there you go. Okay, we've got conditioner. These all work. Okay, perfect. Give yourself tickets. C stands for the fact that we are about collaboration and not competition. And this is what I love, you guys. I think everyone deserves to try Mary Kay for a year just for the awesome community of like stellar women. Like it's a confident group of ladies that genuinely is supporting each other. We do a lot of personality testing. We give you business skills. Like it's so much fun. This is actually a picture from our team retreat that we do every year. So just imagine working on a team where everybody is into your strengths and how that fits into the team. It's really, really fun. Okay, and then the last one starts with R. Who has an R something? Ooh, ring. Good one, Allison. People always forget like the stuff on their fingers.
That's a W.
Wrist, that's a W, but it makes the R sound. I love it. Okay, so if you thought of something, give yourself a ticket. So this is the last one. This is kind of a visual one. This one's really fun. This one is rewards and recognition. So Mary Kay, the woman, believed women would work harder for appreciation than they would for money. So if you ever come to one of our events, people think we're crazy because there's clapping and hugging and music, but it's just about making women feel good. We also get prizes. So this is the car program. So the first car is a Chevy Malibu, then it's an Equinox. Then at this level, you pick a Traverse, a Colorado, or a Camaro, and then the Cadillac. And you re-qualify for a new car every 2 years. So you're always driving a new car under warranty. So the Cadillac I have now is the 8th free car. I just earned another one, so I'll pick that up in October. So it'll be my 9th. They also pay for most of your car insurance and your license and tabs and some of your oil changes. So in a 2-year time frame, I pay for 2 oil changes and gas. So it's a huge money savings for your family, which is amazing. Now, if you're like, well, I don't see a minivan on this poster or whatever you're into, right? They do have cash. So you can do $425 a month cash in exchange for the first one, $500 cash a month in exchange for the middle one, or $900 in exchange for the Cadillac. And then they have other like fun rewards too. Like if you guys like traveling, I love trips. This was a cruise to the Bahamas that I earned through Mary Kay. They paid for everything, the drink package, airfare to Miami, a 5-day cruise, which is really amazing. I've earned many to Florida. I actually just earned a 10-day trip for my husband and I to Spain. So we're excited about that. So if you like traveling, there's like some other travel opportunities with conferences and stuff too. And then the last thing I'll share, if this isn't for you, like that's just super cool. Like I love having good customers too. But so there's 2 options to start Mary Kay. One is if you want to start for $30. This is a great option if you just want to try it, or if you just want to get your own products at a 50% discount. You get a website with shopping, you get access to all of Mary Kay's tools. And then the other option is actually $130 because you get a $30 thing, plus you get a $100 starter kit. And the starter kit is good if you want to do in-person thing, or you want to have some product to like sample with people. You actually, I'll show you this picture. You actually get almost $500 worth of full-size products. So you get 2 of the mirror sets we tried today. Those look cards that you tried today, you get a bunch of those, the hand treatment, eye makeup remover, mascara, foundations, powder, trays. Some people just like the Kate Spade inspired bag. I mean, you know, weirder things have happened. So that's kind of cool. So last thing before I just like wrap up is any questions you have about the Fast Fun 5 facts I just went through. You get 5 tickets, and maybe it's just something you're curious about. So does anybody have anything that they're curious about or that they want to ask? Maybe I covered it all too. Anybody? Okay. So on your little paper, on the bottom, I have everybody circle a number. Okay. So 1 means I would rather cut off my toes than ever sell Mary Kay. Just kidding. It means like it was fun learning about it, but it's not for me. It's okay to put 1. The only number you can't say is 5. Do you see how it does not exist? Because 5 is chicken and you are not chickens. Okay. And then 10 means I would totally give it a try. Okay. So that's 1 through 10. So last thing I'll share with you ladies, if you want to get, I know the beautiful Miss Caitlin gets a gift card from me just for doing this, but if you want to get products from me, there are 3 ways you can do it. The first way is if you want to get some of the products for free, you can book a second session with me. And like I said earlier, you know, tonight we kind of focus more on makeup, but if you want to, I love teaching skincare. Like there's so much I can teach about that. If you want to book a second session, even if you want to do a one-on-one thing with me and try to get your own skincare figured out, I would love to help you with that. You can book that second session. If you do share it with 2 friends, you get extra free stuff. So if you do want to book a second session, I'm going to have you circle the word book on your little paper. If you don't have the paper, just write it on a paper. And anytime you circle something, you'll get an extra 10 virtual raffle tickets. And just so you guys know, if you don't circle something, we're still good. Like it's cool. I just do this so I know what you're thinking, so I'm not driving you crazy. That's why I do this. So you can book. The second way you can get products is if you want to join me. I just talked about this. I won't like say a lot about it, but if you want to get your own products at a discount, you can start for $30 or $130. So if you do want to join me, you just fill out a link that I give you. I just email it to you, and it takes you to the website, like order whatever option. And we don't care which one you do. We don't get any sort of kickback if you do one over the other. So it's just like whatever's best for you. So you can go ahead and circle join if you want to do that. If you're like, I don't know, do I want to? We have, oh, and I'm doing a bonus. Actually, we changed it. I'm doing, well, no, here, this is right. So you get a full-size Miracle set if you decide to join my team. So it's actually $110 in free product. You also get, I send you some sample packs, and then I do a Facebook or Zoom kickoff party for you. But if you want info, there's a link that says quick virtual info sesh. this is great if you just want to like hop on the phone with me sometime, not today, like some other day, or Zoom, and all I do is answer your questions and we see if it's a fit for you or not, because you know, it's not always a fit for everybody, and that's okay too. So if you want to do that, just go ahead and circle the quick virtual info sesh at the bottom of your paper. And then the last way you can get products is you can enjoy my deals and stuff. So I have this deal sheet, and I'm going to text this to all of you because you all got my text earlier, hopefully. If you didn't, let me know. But this has some different specials on it. The Miracle Set #2 is the skincare that you did. And there's some different color sets down here, the brush set, if you want to get like the eyeshadows and the cheek color and everything. And there's, you know, if you get 2 sets, you get a third 25% off. 4 sets, you get 25% off. Plus you get this free roll-up bag, which holds all your stuff. The other thing I do is if you want to purchase stuff and you make a purchase within 24 hours, you actually get free shipping. You also get a deluxe travel size item. So I have like travel size mascaras and microdermabrasions. I have eye makeup remover. I have a lot of different options. You can also get everything separately in the catalog. And I have products at home, so you'll get it in like a couple days. I'll just ship it out for you. So, and Caitlin, you have a gift card. So yay, you get to shop a little bit. So does anybody have any questions about products or about application or ordering or anything?